Hello everyone, welcome to another video, and today we are going to be talking about how it was like to grow up as a YouTuber, like how my life was like, everything, just like my life story, because I get a lot of questions and stuff about it, and I think it'll be nice to share my life. A lot of people ask me a lot of sisters and bro questions, so here I am to talk about what's going on. So let's start from the very start, how the channel started. So obviously I was back in Canada, like this was over 7 years ago. The channel literally came up like 7 years ago. That's crazy. It's almost been half of my life on YouTube. It's not yet, but it's almost been half of my life on YouTube. I'm 14 now, so I'm growing up a little bit. I'm not that old yet. So basically how it started is, I barely remember. I was literally just walking. I just remember I was walking. My dad was like, "Do you want to do YouTube?" I was like, "Okay." That's all I remember. And then I remember on my first video, I was scared to do the intro, and I was on like my dad's computer, like my dad's work computer back in the day in Canada. And I was like scared to do the intro. And I was just like playing Minecraft, and I didn't know how to play Minecraft. Like, oh, such a flex, such a flex. I'm so good at Minecraft, bro. Nah, but like back in the day, I was so lost at everything. I remember I was playing with my sister. One of the times on the video, I don't know if we put that video up, but I ended up killing her, like in the game, not in real life, in the game, and she started crying. I remember, like, so obviously I went to a school, right? I went to a public school in Canada. It was like early primary, so grade 1, 2, 3, and no one really knew about my YouTube channel because it was very small. I only had like maybe a few thousand. Like when I left, it was maybe a bit bigger, but not really. I remember I was talking to this one kid, and he was like the only kid who actually watched my YouTube. He was like, one kid and maybe another kid was like a little secret gang. It had like 7K subs or something at the time, and I was talking to him, and he was like, "Oh yeah." Well, man, I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but I remember there was a kid who watched me. I remember this one kid, and then eventually started growing more. I had a best friend in public school at the time. We were on the same bus, and like he was like a little crazy kid, like for a second grader, obviously. So we're in Canada, so we're talking grades, not in years. So yeah, and I remember we were like around 7 years old. And one time I was in the store with my dad, grocery store, walking around, getting groceries. And we saw my best friend in public school, and his mom. And we went to talk to them, and like my dad was talking to her mom, and I was trying to talk to my friend. But he was on his mom's phone watching my own Roblox Skywars video, man. This guy was watching my video while I'm literally right there, and I want to talk to him, bro. And this guy's like, this is when I start to realize, like, man, this is crazy. I'm a YouTuber, bro. This guy is watching me. I'm right there. I want to conversate with another fellow human, but he's watching my own video, man. Not many people knew. It wasn't like people were running up to me and like taking photos of me. Like, I don't really remember. I only got recognized a few times out in public, like in Costco, man. Like I remember one girl recognized me in Costco, that's it. But then obviously, well not obviously, you may not know, but I moved to Spain like 5 years ago. And this is when it started to really pick up, because obviously I moved to Spain, I go to a new school. And I remember on my first day of school, I walk into class. No, actually before the first day of school, it was like the opening day, like just to see like everything. There was this one girl who was like always smiling at me. She like, "Hi Ronald," and like, "It's Ronald. Oh my God, it's Ronald. It's Ronald from Sisters Bro. Where's your sister?" So yeah, there was this one girl. And then on the first day of school, I walk into class. I'm like, I remember everyone was already in their seats. Like everyone was already sitting down. I walk in, there's like one free seat. Obviously the tables are in like group tables. It's not like, I don't know where you come from, but like, so one table can have like 4 people, another can have 5, another can have 6 or 7. So I walk in, there's like one free seat, and it's next to this table of 3 different girls. And I walk in, I remember like, I could see people like look at me. Like I'm not that big, but I'm quite big. So a few people were obviously staring at me. I'm like, I could feel the tension in the room, or maybe I was just awkward, I don't know. And then at break time on the first day of school, man, I was getting crowded, man. I was just sitting next to this tree. I was just like eating like, I don't know, I think I had a lunch or something. And all these kids were coming up to me. And they're like, "Ronald OMG, Ronald OMG, Ronald OMG, it's Ronald OMG, guys." And I'm just talking to all of them. Man, I don't have friends. It's the first day of school. Everyone knows me. I don't know them, so I'm just gonna talk to them, man. So yeah, I eventually I made a few friends. I had like a best friend in that time, and yeah, and teachers definitely started to know about it. Teachers were like, they would kind of mention it here and there, and they kind of like, some teachers were like, oh yeah, my daughter watches you, like, all right, bro. Like, I don't care, bro. I remember this one time I was in the library. I don't remember what happened, but I remember a teacher was talking to me about YouTube, man. It's not many, because obviously I feel like if I was in America or Canada still, I would be getting crowded a lot more. But I'm in Spain. People still watch me. It's an international school. It's not a Spanish school. So people watch me, but not as much if I went to America. And basically everyone talks about me when I moved schools like 3 times. In Spain, 3-4 times. Every time I joined a new school, everyone's talking about me, everyone's taking photos. Everyone's like, "It's a kid from Sisters Bro. Where's your sister? Are you Ronald OMG?" So yeah, I'm that kid from Sisters Bro. And you know what's weird to me? I was going through my channel page to look at my old videos, because I was planning to make this video talking about like my channel and my YouTube and my life. And I was scrolling down, I was like, wow, there's so many Ronald OMG videos. I don't remember any of these. Like 3 years ago, there's like a million. And I'm like, man, it's crazy how I made all of these YouTube videos. And I'm like, this was my life. This is my life. That's crazy. It's like, people ask me how it's like to be famous. I'm not that famous, obviously, but I have some level of fame, and it's just, I'm so used to it. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain it to you. I'm a normal person, bro. Trust me, I'm a normal person. Sometimes in like the stores, my parents would be like, yo, this girl's looking at you, bro. Or some guy, or like any kid, or maybe a 5-year-old like girl with her mom, and they're just staring at me. Like, man, if you're staring at me, I can feel the presence of your stare, man. I can feel it. And it's kind of annoying, and it's kind of creepy. If you want a photo, I'm not going to bark at you. I'm not going to bite you. I'm going to take a photo of you. And I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to do this. That's going to be me on the photo. Something like that. Or like, because I'm very awkward. Oh no, I'm not very awkward, but on a photo, I don't know what to do with my face. So I just remember one time in Dubai. In Dubai, man, 3-4 years ago maybe. I was walking with my family, my sister, whole family, like mom, dad, sister. Ariane wasn't here. So I was walking with my sister, and then this family comes up to us. All right, recognize, photo, done. We're still in the same spot, by the way. Another one comes. All right, another one. Okay, we keep taking photos. And eventually, this line forms. I don't know if my family remembers this, but I remember there was literally a line of at least 5 like groups of people literally forming a line to take photos and to talk to us. I would say that's the only time something really crazy about someone recognizing me happened. I get recognized here and there. Sometimes I was in like this shop, and I'm trying to buy this thing, and these 2 girls come up to me like while I'm talking to the cashier, and this is in Spain. This was like a week or 2 ago, and they're like, "You're the guy from Sister Bro." I'm like, okay. And then the 2 late, like there's a lady, and she's like talking to her friend, and she's like at the cashiers, and they're like, "Are you a famous person? You do TikTok?" Or because they're Spanish, they don't know English very well. I'm like, "Yeah, it's TikTok. I do TikTok." Man, it's crazy out here. But nah, it's fine. It's all chill. I don't get recognized that much. All right, let's continue down the timeline of life. I remember back in the day, we didn't do many sponsors. Well, we did a few actually, but not many crazy ones. But one sponsor I remember is that we flew out to Los Angeles to watch an early premiere of Hotel Transylvania 3, man. And we went and we met people and they were like recording us, and they're like, say this. And it wasn't that crazy, but I remember we were with these like mascots, and we saw the movie early. Yeah, we saw Hotel Transylvania 3 early. Let's go. That's like the main one I remember, because we had to actually fly somewhere. That's the only one where we flew somewhere. I wasn't doing meet and greets. We only went to VidCon once, and we weren't even a featured creator. We just kind of walked there. So we never really went again. We weren't like doing these we didn't do like a podcast with like PewDiePie or something. So nothing really that crazy happened so far in my life. And sometimes I would like go to my family friend's house, or like some like family that my parents haven't seen in a while in Canada or something, or in Poland, or I don't know where, in England. I'm not English, by the way. A lot of people think I'm English. Okay. Anyway, I would go to their house, just chill, parents talking, maybe having some wine. Not me, the parents. And like their kids would like be fans of me, and they're like, they either want a shout out or they take photos of me, and like, man, you're my family, or like you're my family friends. It's weird because like they just take photos. Like, yeah, take photos, sure, I'm all for it. Like, why would I say no to a photo? Like, some people just think I'm gonna bite them. Like, no, I'm a very, very normal person. But it's like, it's just kind of weird, you know. I think everyone would agree it would be weird for people to take photos of you, but I just kind of get used to it. Oh yeah, sister said, bro, back in the day we were doing a lot of slime, and now everyone's like, oh, you had so much slime, right? You love slime so much. You were so good at slime. But the truth is, I'm sorry, but I didn't really care about slime. I just would make the video, okay, it's fun, yeah, slime. And then I don't know where the glue went, or the activator. I don't know what the other ingredients are. I wasn't even good at the slime. If you watch back at the videos, my sister was always winning the slime challenges. I was just like putting glue activator, too much activator. Like, I didn't really care about slime. After I wouldn't touch slime. Some people think I like bought these like pre-made slimes, or I just like made slime in my own time. No, it was just for the video. I didn't actually do that in my free time. I played like Fortnite in my free time, man. The videos were actually fun though. But a lot of them were annoying, but a lot of the videos were actually really fun and very enjoyable. And I get a lot of good memories from them. Not all of them, not most of them to be honest, but a lot of the videos were just a lot of fun to do. And then after this period of my life of like when I moved to Spain, year 4, year 5, year 6, after that, I moved to online school. And this had to be like the worst point in my life, because I moved to online school to October 2019. So from October 2019 to maybe a year and a half later. I don't know exactly when. And I had no friends, man. I maybe had one friend. And I did tennis like twice a week. And I didn't get recognized. I didn't go to a school. So I was just like doing nothing all day, man. It kind of sucked. And a lot of time I had to stay in online school because of COVID. So it wasn't the best time. But that really doesn't have anything to do with YouTube. I'm just marking what happened then. So we can go on to the next thing, because eventually I did go to a school. So I went to online school first, and then I moved schools. Year 7, late year 7, maybe March of 2021. So we're talking in years now, not in grades. I'm pretty sure year 7 would be grade 6, so the first year of middle school. And when I joined, man, this had to be one of the most roughish times of my life, maybe because like I'm starting to now fully experience like the backlash of being a YouTuber, especially at middle school, because a lot of people would clown on it. A lot of people respected it. A lot of people like just wanted to be friends with me for YouTube. A lot of people did clown on it, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of these YouTubers hide the fact that they get hate, but everyone gets hate, man. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't get as much hate. If you come to school, let's say if I join a new school right now. I did recently join a new school, but let's say if I join a new school right now and I came into school like the same weird little like slime kid as on the videos 4 years ago, everyone would associate these two things together. But if I come in and you talk to me, maybe your first impression of me is that I'm a little slime, like annoying gay kid. But if you actually talk to me and I'm a normal, respectable person, like I'm just a normal person you can be friends with. Trust me. I'm telling you, right now, if any of you guys watching meet me in real life or know me in real life, or you're a friend of my friend, or I go to your school, or I go to your college or your meet or anything, I hate this because everyone has the worst first impressions of me. Every single time I meet someone, later down the line, they're like, oh yeah, at first I thought you were a little weird kid. Because of this YouTube thing, everyone thinks I'm like this weird kid. I'm literally like obviously I'm not that normal of a kid because I'm a famous person on the internet. But if you talk to me, I'm just a normal kid. I'm just literally a normal kid, bro. I'm just a normal 14-year-old man. Maybe not that normal, but I'm not like a weird little gay kid, because everyone has this impression of me. And no, I'm not that. I'm clarifying this right now, because everyone, when like they know me in real life, but they haven't properly met me, I moved to a new school or something, they always think I'm a weird little gay kid at first. I'm a normal person, man. Trust me. All right, let's talk about when I moved to year 7, because I got lost, because I was talking about like that I'm not a weird little gay kid. I don't have anything against gay people, by the way. I'm just saying I'm not a weird little kid. So, I remember first day of middle school. Well, middle school. Because my first few months, my first chunk of middle school was in an online school. But when I actually joined the school, year 7, March 2021, I sat down in my class. This girl, I think it was to the right of me, she turned around like, "Are you the kid from Sisters, bro?" I'm like, I don't remember what I said, but I remember for the first week, or like, I don't know how long I was planning to keep it on for, but for like the first chunk of being in that school, I just denied everything. I was like, no, I'm not him, bro. What are you on about, man? I'm not that kid from Sister, bro. Him? Ronald Kurzawa? That's my name? No way, man. We have the same name. Oh, he lives in Spain as well? Bro, it's my brother, man. It's my brother, bro. Yeah, so I don't know what I don't know what I was planning to do, but everyone found anyway in a week. I remember after a bit of being in that school and people started to know me, everyone told me that like the first time when I joined the school, they all went in the bathroom to go on their phones because phones aren't allowed in school. But they went in the bathroom to go on their phones. And they searched me up and everything, like, oh, let's depict this. And you're like, oh, you have that the same freckle as he has right here. Or like, what is this called? I don't know. But the mark on the face, the birthmark. And he's like, you have the same birthmark as him. You must be him. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, people were doing deceptive work on me. And I was talking to this one kid, just a little backup story. And I was talking to this one kid at lunch. And this is the time we had masks on, COVID. And to eat, I took my mask off. Because how do you eat through a mask? Tell me. Exactly. So I took the mask off to eat. And he was like, you look so much like him. Well, he knew I was him. But he's like, oh, you look so much like him. Because like now, half of my... Because he only said like that. Now half of my... Well, no, he said like that. So half of that face was gone. So now he's like, oh, you look so much like him, man. I'm like, no way. And I remember he asked me as well, that same kid,
is your mom dead?
Because like a lot of people are asking that. And I'm like, he was like, I'm sorry if she's dead, bro, but I'm just curious. Like, no, she's alive. Why is she? Just because she's not on the videos, man. There's more from life out of YouTube. She's not. She's very healthy and she's alive. She is on the camera sometimes, but not very often. She is on our camera sometimes. So, year 7, as I said, it was very rough. I did get bullied. I had a personal problem with this one kid. We had some little kid beef. And whenever someone has a problem with me, they always attack the YouTube. That's like the easiest part. I mean, I kind of understand. Like, if it was the other way around, I would do the same. So it makes sense. I was quite bullied in that year. But then the next year, people started to like me. And I was chill. People found out I was just a chill person. And also, when I joined in year 7, I was still that little nerd kid. So that bullying, it wasn't really bullying. There's still people who like me, but there's a lot of people who didn't like me. And that attacking really made me stop being more of a nerd. Then I transitioned into a worse kind of phase. I started being a bit emo, but it's fine. We're not that anymore. We're fine. So obviously some people respected it, but a lot of people clowned on it. And whenever someone clowns on me, they always clown on the YouTube. So makes sense. And now, or recently, a year ago, 2 years ago, and now, people record me. They like take TikToks of me and they're like, Ronald Kurzawa goes to my school. And like, talk to me, bro. Like this guy, you can take a photo and be like, Ronald goes to my school. You can't, don't record me like without me knowing. That's just so creepy, man. That's actually so creepy. So I did make friends eventually, of course. And I know I already talked about it, but I want to talk about it again. Don't think I'm a weird little gay kid. Don't. Because everyone's first impression of me is that I'm a normal person. You can talk to me normally. Okay, yeah, I'm recording for YouTube right now. But this is nice, man. I like this because now I have a following and I can post videos that I like to post. And people are going to watch it and they're going to enjoy it and they're going to comment nice things. And I always read my comments. It's always positive things now. I never get any hate comments. There's nothing to really hate about now. Back in the day, there was obviously obvious things to hate about, but now it's just like it's amazing. It's all positive. I don't get bullied at all. Because if you walk into school or anything or any social area, people know you from YouTube. And then you just talk to them like you're just any normal random kid. Well, I'm not a random kid. I'm a YouTuber. But like, if you just act like a normal person that people can be friends with. This is the problem. If you're a YouTuber and you are watching this video right now and you're like, I get bullied so much wrong. That's not fair. It's because you're weird in person as well. You have to be a likable person, man. You have to tick all the boxes for people to like you. Like, obviously don't just focus on like what people think about you, but I would prefer to be like respected than to not be respected. So yeah. Oh man, let's talk about this. Sometimes when I'm out with my friends or something, or maybe even in school, I would get recognized, right? And whenever I get recognized, all my friends start laughing. They're like, oh yeah, you're Ronald OMG. Hey. Like, man, it's all fun. It's all chill. If you see me in real life, take a photo with me, man. I'm just gonna be like, okay. Like, okay, it's fine, bro. Don't be scared of me. It's just like, I'm just trying to talk about how my life's like, bro. I'm used to it, bro. I'm used to taking photos. People ask me if people come up to me and take photos of me. Yes, it happened probably 1,000 times. Maybe even 1,000,000. It happens all the time, man. So yeah. And recently I did move schools a few months ago. And when I came in, the same thing happened. People thought I was a weird little gay kid at first. People still think that. Because like, man, just talk to me. I'm a normal person, bro. So it is kind of hard to make people like me. Well, not make people like me, but just make friends in general. Just make like a group of people you can talk to. It is harder at first because everyone clowns at it when you first start. Or it's either people that are like, oh, you're OMG, or like just people clowning on it. So I'm just like, I'm a normal person, bro. I'm a chill person, bro. Trust me. I'm not flexing my YouTube. I'm not like, oh, did you know how many subscribers I have? Like, I don't like to talk about it. Not really, because I get asked it all the time. And it's just, I'm so used to it. It's crazy. So now I'm going to be answering some common questions. Let's go. Question number 1. How did you get the name Ronald OMG? I have no idea. I really don't remember. I think maybe it was my idea or my mom's or something. Or maybe my mom was like, you say OMG all the time. Let's do Ronald OMG. Maybe. But we had the name from the start 7 years ago. Can you remember something very specific from 7 years ago? No, exactly. Question number 2. Do people be friends with me just for YouTube? Like, sometimes, but not really now. But like, maybe back in the day, a few years ago, yeah. But I can 100% tell, no fail, why you want to be friends with me. Well, maybe not specifically, but I can tell if you just care about the YouTube. Because a friend that I actually has doesn't care. It never really talks about it. Maybe clowns on it sometimes as a joke, and then I clown on its like garbage haircut. But like, yeah, like, man, he messed you up, bro. The barber, man. So maybe sometimes, not really now, but I can tell. What questions do I hate the most? I have 2. Like questions that people ask me in real life that I hate the most. Number 1, how many subscribers do I have? That is so annoying, man. You want to know why? Because you can just check. You can literally just check, man. Why are you asking me? You think I have like in my brain just like real-time subscriber count? I don't know, man. And also, how much money do you make? I'm gonna tell you right now. How much money do I make? I have no idea. I don't know how much this channel makes or the other channel. I have 0 clue. If you ask me, I'm just gonna tell you search it up and like double it. Because I don't know. If you search up my net worth, I don't even know what it says. Obviously, I don't get handed millions of dollars. But how much this channel makes in general, I have no clue. So don't ask me, please. Back in the day, sisters, bro, how did we get the video ideas? My mom made the video ideas. I had no saying. Well, maybe if I wanted to do a video, I could do it, maybe. But I really didn't have a say in what kind of video we did. All right, let's go. 5th question. Do you regret doing YouTube? I don't think so, no. There's a high probability that I could have not grown at all. Like, obviously I'm still 14, I'm still a kid, but there's a high probability that I still could have been acting like I was 8 years old, like how I was back in the day, because of YouTube. I think a lot of these YouTube families, their kids just get kind of get messed up in the head. Like, not that bad, but just like, get spoiled. Like I'm spoiled. Like I got really spoiled because I'm a YouTuber, and I just got to talk to a camera. And oh yeah, you can get this Gucci thing. I got a lot of things I wanted, which was nice. I liked that. I could get V-Bucks. Like on Fortnite, I had an insane gaming setup. Obviously, there's limitations, but I got a lot of things. I lived a very privileged life, and I'm grateful for that. I have gratitude, right? So I don't regret doing YouTube because now I can make normal, chill videos. I can talk to you personally on a personal level.
I know where you are right now. I'm watching you.
I'm personally connected with you. Nah, so I don't regret doing it. I actually am super glad I did it. Maybe I prefer my life now than I did 5 years ago. I don't know if I do. I think I do. I'm really happy in life, you know. I have other endeavors I'm focusing on. Other endeavors of life I like to do. Just stuff that's going on, right? I don't regret doing YouTube, but I probably prefer my life now than before. And I'm still doing YouTube. I'm talking to you on YouTube right now. Are we coming back to sis versus bro?
No.
We are not. We are not coming back to sis or bro because I'll give you reasons. One, I don't want to do sis or bro anymore. I just want to do this channel. I want to put everything on LMG, everything I do. I still want to build an audience here. I don't want to do on Sister Bro. I don't want to be that guy from Sister Bro because what are we gonna do? Like a slime? Like people grow, bro. I'm glad I did it, but I'm glad I'm not doing it now as well. Next question: why did we stop Sister Bro? Oof. I don't know if I should be honest or not here. It's not that bad, but basically, one day. This is kind of like the main thing that kind of just put a halt to Sisters Bro. Came home from school, from year 7, the year that I was getting bullied a lot, and I came back from school, and my mom was talking about this next video we can do with me and my sister, and me and my sister just kind of agreed, like, we don't want to do videos, mom. Like, no. And then there was a conversation. I don't really remember much. We just kind of decided, no, I don't want to do this. My parents were like, okay. But me and my sister just kind of agreed just like that. I don't want to do this anymore, bro. Like my sister was like basically bald at that time. She has other things to focus on in her life. Like also don't ask me why she shaved her head. Like back in the day, that was a while ago. I have no idea. All right, let's continue. I do get the occasional, maybe not occasional, maybe it's a weekly basis. Can you shout me out? I remember back in the day I did shout people out. A long time ago, like 6 years ago. But no, I won't shout you out. Why would I shout you out? Like, I probably won't shout you out. And a lot of the time, my friends are like, yo, this girl from like the country I'm from really wants to say hi to you, really wants a video of you. Or sometimes this one girl was like, literally, this one girl was like, Ronald, come here. And she's like, start recording on her phone, like on Snap, making a Snap video of me. And just say hi to my friend. I'm like, hi. They're always like, say hi and say her name. Or it's her birthday today. Say hi. And I'm just like, hi. Say hi. So I have to make a lot of videos. Occasionally, maybe like every few weeks, I have to make a video. Like 5 seconds. Hi. And say their name or something. But it's a nice deed to do for my friends, you know. Yeah, and a lot of people send me snaps. I'm like watching my new video, which is nice. I do like that. Especially on my first video that I uploaded in a while. So what happened to Sister Bro, that video when I reacted to Sunny V2's video. A lot of people send me snaps with them watching it. And a lot of people on the gym video, on a lot of videos, they're like, I really like that video, bro. And it's actually genuinely chill and respectful and it's nice. It's great. It's amazing. Now I make videos that I think people around my age can actually enjoy, which is what I want to do. So, how's my life gonna go in the future? First of all, I don't want to be a gamer. I don't want to be like a little gamer kid and be playing games for like the rest of my life. You could do what you want, but personally, I don't want to have a life like that. I don't want to be a YouTuber. I just want to be a social like media icon, like an influencer. Someone that people know on the internet, which is what I'm kind of going for. So not a YouTuber, just like an influencer, someone that people know on internet, like entertainment person on like, I have an Instagram as well. I'm not only on YouTube. I do post like maybe once or twice a week. I post on stories as well. Ronald Kurzawa at Ronald Kurzawa. We're at like 620,000 followers, which is really nice. If you're not followed, please go follow that. And I think this is a nice trajectory for my life to go, at least now, because I'm only 14. And I'm gonna like to have an audience. And I like you. Thank you for watching my videos. I don't regret doing YouTube. I actually love that I did it. Like, I don't know about my sister. I don't actually know what she thinks about YouTube. I don't really talk to her that often. And life as a YouTuber, it just really depends how you play your cards. If I was still that nerdy kid, people like, I would not be enjoying like being a YouTuber. I think it's just like how you play your cards. I like being famous on the internet, yes. Basically all of the life that I remember, I have been a YouTuber. Think about that for a second. If you ask me how it's like to be a YouTuber, I don't know how it's like not to be a YouTuber. Basically all of the life that I remember that is in my memory, 95% of it, I was a YouTuber. So I don't know, I'm gonna ask you the same question. How is it like to not be a YouTuber? But I can still answer these questions quite, maybe not the best way, because I didn't really live both lives yet. I've only lived one. So I can still tell you like some things that happened to me that won't happen to you or won't happen to another famous person. I'm not famous, I'm just YouTuber. That won't happen to another YouTuber. But yeah, that was my life story. Maybe I forgot some things. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me if you would like to see more this kind of talking content. Some stories. If I think of some story, I might tell it. But my life, I have not gotten many crazy stories about being a YouTuber. It's just like, I lived a very privileged life. As a YouTuber, as a Sisters Bro guy, it's just like, I don't really remember. It's hard to believe that that was really me 5 years ago behind the camera. When I watched that back, that was me, bro. I was acting that way. I feel like a completely different person now. I don't want to be arrogant. I like being a YouTuber. And that's how my life is, bro. That's my life. See ya.